No, and if you want
Right.
to introduce yourself again, and then why don't you start off with a little bit of history of Marshall?
All right. So I'm Amy Walsh, and I'm the Associate Executive Director here at Direction Service, and I've worked here since June of 1999. And from the very first interview moment with Marshall, I've been laughing. I mean, he has been the most enjoyable boss anyone could ever meet. I left my interview laughing, thinking I would love the opportunity to work with this man. He's just hilarious and has a youthful energy to him and a wit. And so I left that interview not even knowing what the position paid, but looking forward to an opportunity of doing good work with someone who made me laugh every day. And I've been laughing with him ever since. 16 years of laughing.
Who is Marshall Peter? Well, Marshall Peter is a longtime friend and colleague. And I think I would start there with people. I'd describe the work we've done together over the years and the work that Marshall has led, particularly as the executive director here at Direction Service. He's a dear friend, chest bumper. It's our morning greeting, typically is a chest bump, which we've only been doing for 20 years or so.
He's the go-to person for me when I want to talk to someone about how to change the world for people with disabilities. So I can't say enough good things about Marshall. And his wisdom and his insight and his support, I would say, has been unmatched. I don't know if there's anybody else that I trust so 100% to go to for those really moments in life when you just need someone to talk to who you know has your complete confidence and your best interests at heart. And that would be you, Marshall. That's what you've always done for me.
My dad is an inspiration because he cares so deeply about everyone he comes across. He's quick to find solutions but listens along the way, and he's tenacious in working to do what's best for those around him.
Marshall's belief that we can make things happen becomes an expectation. You do, in fact, accomplish great things, and because Marshall's involved, you have a lot of fun. And you may or may not notice that the thing you helped turn into a reality happened because Marshall kept asking the question, how do we make this happen?
Marshall, you have very, very high qualities. You ask the really tough questions. You have badgered me into excellence, and I appreciate that. You have challenged my thinking. You have challenged the system to do things better. You have been unwavable in your support of getting people the services that they need.
I know over the last 20 years that I work at the national level that I breathe a great sigh of relief when Marshall walks in the room, because I know there's a smart, committed, articulate, and highly ethical person that's sitting down at that table to help direct federal policy for children and youth with disabilities. And that's a rare compliment. Marshall, you're a dear colleague.
And what I don't want forgotten in all of the accolades that Marshall will get about the work that he's done over the last 30 plus years is the fact that he is just genuinely a nice guy.
Absolutely.
So, Marshall, good luck.
Good luck.
There's a few things that make Marshall a great leader. One is his vision, and it's an expansive vision, but it's one that he's always been able to act upon. Two, and I don't mean this to be self-serving, although it'll clearly come across that way, but he's had the ability to hire incredible people and nourish their development and their abilities to do amazing things. And I think his ability to kind of identify key people for key positions across the organization has been consistently outstanding throughout his career. One of the things that we get asked a lot is, how is it that Cadre, this national center, is based in Eugene, Oregon? That's always a surprise for people. And there's a lot of different ways of answering that, but really the way to answer that question is two words: Marshall Peter.
When I think about my dad, I think about a lot of different things. I think one of my fondest memories is growing up playing water polo and swimming. My dad was always there. He was always the loudest, and he was the first one to volunteer for whatever the team needed. I think for me, it was always just a sign of his dedication that even when I could barely make it down the pool one time, he was there cheering for me. And I know that my teammates also very much felt like he was their dad, because he was the first one congratulating them on the win, and also the first one to come up and say there's next time when we lost.
Sure. The sheer force of will that, he just believes it so much and so passionately that it makes it true. And, he opens doors, and he opens doors, he creates opportunities, he dreams and helps other people see their dreams and then figures out how to make it happen. But he's done that for generations of people. So we work with the children of children that he supported years ago. And some of those children, people said wouldn't be able to be parents, wouldn't be able to have careers. And he helped them say, that's not true, that's not going to be my story, which is pretty amazing.
You might say that Marshall's commitment is extreme. It's not. It's extraordinary. Marshall will spend more of himself. The cost doesn't matter so much to Marshall. The outcome matters, and the process matters.
Well done, buddy. Really well done career. I don't know how you could be in a better place.
So Marshall, I'm just thinking this is just another of life's transitions, and I'm saying that the international world is waiting with open arms for you, Marshall, for you to share all your amazing knowledge, passion, and dedication with now everybody in the world. So thank you, Marshall.
Marshall, congratulations on your retirement, on a life incredibly well lived, that the meaning that you have brought in, the differences that you have made. You have been a difference maker and you have changed the world. I really believe that you, in your life and your efforts, you have changed the world. You hold the universe together in the mediation efforts and the communications that you have made. Thank you for everything.
And I wish you all the best in your retirement. Nobody deserves to be able to do things that he loves to do, whether it be music or disc golf or time with your family and your friends. And I hope I'm one of those. I expect that I will be. I have you on speed dial, and I hope you have me on speed dial as well. Awesome working with you, my friend. And now we can shift our time from working together to playing together. I look forward to that.
Well, I'll believe he's retired when I see it. I'll always try to live out his legacy in my work. While I hope that people will say I type faster than him, I also hope they'll say that I'm principled, smart, funny, and dedicated, much like my dad. Thank you for everything you've done for our community and for me. I love you, Dad.
Thank you for believing in all of us and entrusting us with your legacy of good work, and for believing in people who no one else dared believe in, and for taking risks that no one else dared to take, and for being the kind of man that we can all look up to. We salute you.